Okay, so Brian and I just got out of a board meeting where we were proposing some of our services, and he did a great job in that meeting of saying the pros and cons of a couple of different services. I'm going to put him on the spot right now, and in short verse, Brian, what are the pros and cons of social media management, email marketing, digital advertising? I think those are the three you talked about. Go for it.
In short verse, okay, I don't do short, but I can do shorter than Kim. All right, so social media management. There really is not a con to doing it. There could be possibly a con to having it outsourced and have someone else doing that for you. And that was the discussion that we had in that board meeting, was that if it can be done internally, if they have the people who will do it, they will do it consistently, and they have the mind to be able to recognize good opportunities for social media posts and content, then by all means you want to do it in-house. And I mean, that's just across the board. If you can do your social media management in-house and do a great job of it, that's going to be better than an agency doing it for you. The downside to having your social media managed by an agency is that there is cost involved in that, and it is very difficult to track a return on investment on having social media management done, not to be confused with social media advertising. All right, email marketing. There's no downside to email marketing. Email marketing is cost effective. It is the most proven way to market. People have shown through studies that they would rather be marketed to through email than by any other format. No downside to email. Search engine optimization, it's slow. It doesn't happen overnight. You're spending money today that you're not going to make back today. But the benefit to doing search engine optimization is that you're building a strong foundation. With search engine optimization, you are doing things today that are going to benefit you for years to come, versus digital advertising, Google pay-per-click advertising, Google AdWords, whatever you want to call it, all the same thing. With AdWords, you can spend money today that you're going to make back today, literally. It is super fast. The things that you're spending money, you're doing these ads, and you could go from having absolutely no presence on the internet for a particular search term to being in the number one spot just by creating the ads and turning them on. Downside to it is that it does cost. Sometimes, certain terms can be very expensive, especially when you get into things like personal injury attorneys in Los Angeles, which is the highest paid term, where people are paying hundreds of dollars per click. It could be very expensive. That's not the case for most people. You're talking about dollars per click for most people, though, so not to scare anyone off with that. But the day that you stop paying for it is the day that it turns off. It's like you're turning off the traffic to your website if you haven't done the other things that are going to give you that traffic that you're not paying for every time somebody clicks. So, did I answer all of them?
I think so, yeah. That's good, and that's almost 5 minutes, so there you go. The quick pros and cons of those services, and yeah, have a good day.